Alright, YouTube, so here is the 96 that I'm going to build. It's the one I just built the engine for out of the 98. This one does not have an engine in it, so it's not in too bad a shape. Seat cover. Track's decent. Ski skins. Seems like all the plastic's pretty decent on it. Extra 10. Now the one thing I do have to do, I have the 98 hood on this one because the 96 hood is busted. So I'm going to have to put the side panels off the 98 on it. Because the 96 has trail here and the 98 has trail here. And that looks like shit. So I'll put the 98 panels on it. But empty. Now the track does not spin at the moment. I'm not sure if the brakes are rusted up, because it's pretty nasty, or if the chain snapped or something's locked up in there. So got to figure out what's going on with that one. But for the most part, I mean, I've seen them a lot nastier than this under here. It's got a little oil landing there, but good thing is they have an oil cap on this one. That's awesome. So I'm gonna get this one here stripped down and go over it step by step. This one's going to be for sale this winter. Like I said, I mean, it's got a fresh engine. Shock's a little weak in the back, but they got it set on the lowest setting. It's right on the low side, so I'm going to check the shocks out. Wheels are pretty tight, so I'll probably have to put new bearings in all of them. Whatever it needs, it will get. That way when it's done, I know it's decent. I know it's been going over, and customer knows he's getting a decent machine. What's up, YouTube? So I'm gonna take a few more pieces off of this 96 trail and see what we might need. The chain case opened up, brake off. It was actually the brake that was stuck on the jack shaft. That's why the track wouldn't spin, so that was a relief. Got the track loosened up. So I want to get the seat off of this pig, and the handlebars off. So let's get a couple pieces off of this thing, huh? Thank God they improved the seats on these things. Got rid of the wood. Screw up in, no more nuts through the rear compartment. Makes it so much nicer. Normally they would have a hoop over here, but the cable goes up through the hole in the tank, goes through the cover and bolts over here so you can draw it tight. But somebody took it off, put it in the rear hatch. Hence the reason the seat cover's walking back. much gas in this. Get the cover ordered for it. More junk on the floor. Awesome. Had to get this shop done. It's really driving me nuts. I'm gonna have to build a bigger shop because I'm running out of room quick. Somewhere. These handlebars are bent. I thought so. Oh well. I got the ones off the one we just stripped off the 98, so that'll go on. nuts. At least I got those. Oh, leave the front ones. So, I guess I'll work on getting the chain case loosened up here. Get the, basically got bolt here, and bolt down here. There's 3 of those to hold them on. And then over here, you got these 3 bolts that contain the bearing for this side of the drive shaft, and then your speedometer screws on to here. Inside there's a key. If you have one that the speedo's not working, you probably snap the key off in there. They're actually designed, it's like a flex shaft. It's kind of like the same material as the speedometer cable itself, but it's square. So if you ever got one bound up, if they didn't grease it, they'll snap off, no problem. But they're easy to get to. Now these newer style, this one should have it. I get my hand in here. Yeah, the plate has the bolts welded on in the back so it holds them. The older ones had a separate bolt and nut, so they were a little bit more of a pain, but these are pretty easy. See how easy the chain case pops off. It can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Not bad. It's one of the easier ones. Yummy. One thing I wanted to point out is you'll see a bolt and a nut right here in the middle. That's not obviously holding it on. Basically that is for if you decide to put a reverse kit on it. The kit will come with a machined hardened shaft. You take this nut off, put Loctite on, thread that on tight, and there's 2 gears that will float on there. Basically they control whether you're in forward or reverse, which gear it's going to drive in what direction. And also when you put the reverse cover on, it'll have a bolt that goes through the cover and thread into the other side of that shaft. There's also an O-ring on there, but just wanted to point that out. If you see that, it's not bolting anything on, it's just these 3 bolts, stove head bolts. As you can see, they're square to lock in here, and that's all that holds it on. And then the disc can come off too, but I'll go over and take off the speedo cup, and then I can show the key. Find a place to put the camera here. Okay. So you do this with one hand. Okay, so there's basically your speedo drive, and here's the key. This little square key, but it can snap off. So without this, speedo's not gonna work. Alright. Hey guys, alright. Sorry about the delay, but I had to finish up the old Jeep. In the meantime, I threw the engine in, got the chain case all buttoned up. Carburetors are synced, choke cable's on. Wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of something here once. Let's see if we can get this in the picture. So, you guys rebuild your carbs or engine, whatever, drain everything, and put everything back together and pull and pull and pull and pull and pull until you get the carbs filled up. So what I do is just got a little syringe piece here with a little hose on it, put it over the fuel line, and just dump some fuel in. This way you don't have to sit there and keep pulling it. I do this every time I do carbs. I just fill them back up and be good to go. These little carbs here only take about a syringe and a half. So I wanted to kind of give you a little shot of that. May save a lot of you some time and shoulder. So bowls are fuel. Like I said, everything's synced up. Got spark, kill switch is working. And I'm just gonna throw some more stuff on there, and I got the track and the skid in. Everything's adjusted. Most of the bogey wheels got new bearings. Got the front end back on. Got the toe set. So want to get the air box on, fuel pump cleaned, put it on, and then wire brush the exhaust, get some high temp paint on it, get it on, and hopefully fire it up this week.